Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is January 13, 2019, and I'd like to talk about a little more about the Philippines and Manila in particular. So I'd really like to talk about what life is like here, since I've seen that some people are curious about how it's like to be living here. So I cannot speak in behalf of the entire Philippines because honestly, I have not lived. Yeah, I did. I did live elsewhere, Manila. So, but most of the years of my life I spent here in Manila. So I would be talking about Manila. So I've lived here for more than 18 years, to be fair, and it is not the most beautiful city or place here in the country, to be honest, but I love my country so much. I love Manila so much, and I would not really um, trade it with anything else. I was born here, so it's like my mother. My mother, Mother Nature. Is that Mother Nature or my motherland? So Manila is my motherland, and I've been fed here. I studied here, and I earned my money here, my first money here, and my other income here. So I really love Manila. So you must be curious how it is like to live here, and if you want to migrate here, if you want to stay here for a short term or a long term. And here are the things that I could uh, talk about Manila. So first is Manila is the capital of this country, the Philippines, and it is not really much of a dense. It is a dense in terms of population, but the buildings, there are not as much buildings as it is in Makati or Ortigas City, and it is not like New York where there's so much high rise. New York is somewhat like Makati or Ortigas. But Manila is more of, we have lots of heritage sites here. Like we have a walled city. It is a Spanish, actually a Spanish inspired. No. Actually, it is built by the Spanish people when they were here. It is a walled city, and it is preserved up to now. And we have lots of heritage houses which are also built during the Spanish time. And what else could I say? This is a center of trade because the pier or the ports are here, and we have a lot of shipments coming from China since we have a Chinatown here. And myself, I'm Chinese, but I'm a Filipino citizen. I also have Filipino blood, so I'm Filipino Chinese. So we have Binondo. We have Binondo, we have Divisoria, we have the Pierre. So that is where we do a lot of shipments and trade, mostly coming from China. So, and then in Caloocan, we have the factory industrial sites, mostly industrial site where we do our manufacturing. So we also have that here in Manila. And then residential areas, you also have that. And a lot of tourists uh, stay in Malate. So there's a lot of money changers there. And then also a lot of schools, universities. So when students come from different parts of the country, they go to Manila. So one of the prime schools are in Manila. So that's one. And when it comes to food and expenses, it is definitely, since it is a city, it is more expensive as compared to the other places. And I think it's the same thing elsewhere in the world. So it's more expensive when it comes to expenses. How about love and dating? Love and dating here in the Philippines and customs is, I think it's fairly modern. So people, meet each other at work or at school, or they do online dating. So that's how it is here. And then some people go to the bar to meet people, but I don't do that because I don't drink. So others even go and join organizations to meet other people, like clubs or church and stuff. There. What else? How about animals? Yeah, we also love. Actually, me, I love animals. You would see many cats and dogs around the city, and we have organizations to support animals, which is PAWS, Philippine Animal Welfare Society, and you can adopt or you can buy also here animals. And some buildings, condominiums or flats, they don't allow if you have animals, so they don't allow. So if you've been planning to visit Manila for the first time, your first impression would probably not be that good. So I have to be honest about that, because I've heard a lot of people saying when they first come here, it's really not something that they like to visit. So most of them would like to go to the the beaches, of course, yeah. But for me, since I've lived here for a very long time, I love Manila so much. I did my business here. I studied here. I grew up here, so I really love my Manila. I guess what they're saying why they don't like Manila when they go here for the first time is because of, I think, for beauty purposes. Like, because here our architecture and landscape, our zoning here, we are not told to, like, oh, okay, you have to design your house, your building in a particular manner. So each one of us here would have to have our own design and how we want to manage our own property. So we have a fairly great degree of freedom when it comes to managing our property. So some people wouldn't really like that. They want to have, like, when they go into a place, maybe when they go to Champs-Élysées, everything is themed. It looks uniform. It looks so coordinated and nice. So Manila isn't like that. Really not like that. So I think maybe that's one of the reasons. And also the traffic. There's so much people here. We are very densely populated. There is a saying that if you learn how to drive in Manila, you can drive anywhere in the world. So it means that it is very hard. It is very hard to drive here. Why? Because people would cross anywhere. People would. Okay, I'm thinking of my aunt. My aunt would scold me if she hears of this video, and I hope she doesn't. Anyway, so people crossing, and then uh, motorcyclists. I'm not motorcyclists. Drivers who drive from here and there quickly, and they would change lanes so fastly. Everybody is in a hurry. So this is one. I think because there's a lot of buildings that have not been renovated for a long time. People who even die or even migrated elsewhere, and they have not maintained their property. So I think it it affects why things are the way they are. Oh my god, what am I doing this? I'm so sorry, but this is the fact. Okay, it's the fact, it's the hard truth that probably no one would hear, and I'm saying it because it's real. And also, I've been wanting mm, to have diesel banned in the entire Philippines because it's causing a lot of smoke, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not good for the health. It's not good even for beauty to have been to be smoked around. If there's too much diesel using uh, cars or motor vehicles. So I'm wanting and I'm really praying that this will be banned. But the good news is, I've been ranting here all day. But the good news is, there's a lot of electric vehicles that are coming up. First, we have the tricycles, and then we're having cabs, but not cabs like the taxi cabs, but it's a small, it's a small car, and it's electric run, and it's very light, and I've had the chance to ride one, and it's very light. The materials that they use is not heavy, and there is no smoke, there is no emissions, very clean energy, very cool. So I really love that. We're having more and more of that, and I really love it. Even what do you call this, motorcycle, even motorcycles are going electric, and I love it so much. I really love it. Oh, I really love it. I wish more and more of it would come out. I really don't know why there is no electric car yet here in the Philippines. Here in Manila, will probably come out sooner or later. So, what else would you want to know about my experience in Manila? Yeah, shopping. I love shopping here because we're near the port. So, lots of things to buy, lots of things to shop for. In Divisoria, more in particular, or uh, in malls. We Filipinos really love malls. We have big malls, and of course air conditioned, some are not, but it's really, really cool, and we love going to malls more than we love going to parks. Yeah, I think that's the truth. So I think, what else? What is like, I think that's what my life here in Manila is like. It is good to study here. It's good to work here. It is good to shop. I think that's the most nice things that you can go here. There. So I hope you do like this vlog. And if you do have questions about Manila or the Philippines, just feel free to ask them and comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please, and share this video to see more. Thank you, and bye bye.